We got another Teyvat chapter interlude. These are usually pretty big. I think we got one. I mean, not that I think. I know we got one at the beginning. Of course, presenting all the regions. But though that was technically called Teyvat chapter teaser. And then we got the one for all the Arbingers. And now we got this. So, the God's Limits. And I heard from a thumbnail. I've already been spoiled on one thing. From a title. That there's shades in here. So, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get all four. If we're gonna get images for them. If we're gonna get anything else. But I do know there's shades in here. I don't know if it's just gonna be the 4 shades. Or if there's gonna be something else. But I'm kind of curious. So, yeah, let's check it out. It came out today. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Is it gonna be Japanese or English? Because I know there's a whole yen thing going on. I might need subtitles. Where the heck are we? Sumeru?
This world
Okay, it's in English.
has always been so.
But I'll put subtitles anyways.
Life abides no reason,
Who is that?
for none are born by their own consent.
Hello? What is going on?
Death abides no reason,
Oh. Oh, wait, that's Renova, right?
for it cannot be defied.
Okay, hold up.
even
Go
by
back.
those who
Go back.
Death
Is it the same person? Wait. Life. Wait, are these 2 different shades?
abides no reason, for none are born by their own
Let me see their
consent.
design. I need to see the design.
Death abides no reason.
Yeah, these are different designs, right? I'll check again just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure these are 2 different characters. I mean, the long hair is the one thing I have in common, but I think everything else, they do sound like different characters. The perspective is different, though.
Abides no reason,
But I think they are different characters, yeah.
for it cannot be defied.
Life, death.
Even by those
We know
who
there's time, obviously, Isros. We haven't seen any model or teaser. And there's, I don't know if it's confirmed or theorized, space.
see it coming.
Which some people say the unknown god is one, but I don't think so. Because we've seen the heavenly principles, for example, create elemental energies. So, like, would a shade do that? Plus, the shades seem to respect it a lot. So, I feel like the heavenly principles might be higher. But anyways, enough ranting. Let's, yapping,
Time
I mean.
abides no reason.
Wait, that's Isroth? Okay, well, we not real, just
For
these are
it
the model,
deprives
but...
us all equally, yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed.
Okay.
Space above
It is space. Okay, that might have already been confirmed. I'm not sure if it was a theory or not. That is definitely, the heavenly principles.
abides no reason.
Can't say a word, huh? Oh. You can't say the name, maybe? The heavenly principles?
Ruler of space stopped.
Okay, no, there's something about the shade of space. Okay, but they are still a shade at the end of the day, then.
The golden-haired twin travelers.
They can't say the heavenly principles or the actual name. Which, assuming this is the one that we saw in the files, like, long time ago, we know what the name is. I'm not sure if that will change or if it's a placeholder, but we'll see.
And mercilessly tore them apart.
Can't speak about them, huh? Interesting. Oh, the heavens smit them, alright. Alright, yeah, that's something. Wait, we're still 1 minute in. What the heck is even going to happen? There's 7 minutes left. Excuse me? What is going on? Wait, was that the tree? That was the shape of a tree. Irminsul? Oh, what is that? Renova? Who the heck are you? Wait, no, that's Renova, right? Hold on. That's Renova. Yeah, that's Renova. So we are actually getting the actual models? Okay. What the heck? Alright, gotta be an interesting one. We've been waiting for this for years, so... I'm not as much into Genshin, but this is still exciting, because I do want to accompany the Teyvat arc, so...
And mercilessly tore them apart.
Okay, hold on, back to this. I will probably pause a lot, by the way. Renova, okay. That is cool. The dark red feels very ominous. Nabe,
This
what?
looks more like Rhine-daughter's doing.
What? The fact that they were spreading around knowledge of the shades, or?
Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
What's that? Shade of life? Or time? I think it might be time, given by the hair color.
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered
Oh
unstable.
wait, is it life or time? I'm confused now. I think it's time. Wait, but your bizarre creation, is that Rhine daughter? Hold up. What?
Bizarre creation.
Oh, wait a second. Is this Rhine daughter? I'm so confused now. We just get Rhine daughter's design, or?
All life here is
Wait, is Rhine daughter just chatting with the shade, like just like that, like casually talking with a god? Okay.
been
Alright.
rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment
Oh, that is Rhine daughter. Oh, okay, what the heck? Alright, we just got a Rhine daughter design. I don't know. Alright.
would be fruitless.
Oh, that's Shade of Life.
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a
Oh, they got a Shade's power?
plaything for your amusement.
Wait,
Although merging with
why does it look like her? Merging with you? Okay, what we're getting lore bombs. Alright,
you
alright.
has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my
What the heck is even going on? Wait, so, I mean, I know what's going on, but it's so hard to believe we're getting all this. So, Rhine daughter is actually merged with the Shade of Life. Okay.
disapproval. My dear Rhine daughter,
You have my respect, Nibirius.
Name drop. Nibirius is the Shade
Your
of Life.
nagging
Okay.
is one of the only
Alright.
things that can get under my skin.
Okay. Interesting.
And you, Istaroth? Why did you bestow history?
We're getting model drop for Istrat. So I love like the thing in the air, kind of floating around her. The thing like near here. I feel like a god. You know, it's fitting.
On them.
History upon them. Okay.
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not?
Interesting.
After all, it's clear that Asmodeus.
That's the name. Okay, sorry. That's the name that was in the files like 5 years ago. They actually finally dropped it. It's been 5 years. Okay. I think it's 5 years, right? Whenever release happened. That is crazy.
Not here.
Oh my god. All right.
Well, perhaps
3
you
minutes
could share
in.
your input a little earlier next time. But you're right. There's no trace of Asmodee here.
So as the heavenly principles are
Where has she
asleep,
gone?
we know. So they really are asleep, then.
Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
The god of death can also delete entire spaces. All right. Wait, false sky? Wait, what if the vat was actually just a place on not even a real planet, but rather just a creation of space or something like the space that we saw here? I'm not sure. Is there off? I think so. Oh, all the shades, okay.
These meetings are just a formality.
Wait,
Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one,
I still need
think
to
that we should find her.
Asmodee.
Since the heavenly principles cast us as shades,
Since the heavenly prince. Wait, what? Even isn't the okay? Actually, this has a lot more questions. Isn't the heavenly principles also a shade? Okay, I know there's a lot more going on to it, but
Since the heavenly principles cast us as shades, not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
What if she just switched sides?
what do you mean switch sides?
Finding her would do more harm than good.
Now there's an interesting idea. Better than being devoured.
So wait, is Rhine-Daughter... Because technically they merged, right? So is Rhine-Daughter just casually attending meetings with the Shades? Okay.
Just switched sides. You make it sound like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the heavenly principles.
Wait, okay, there's a lot more to this. I'm so confused. I know I'm not too much because I don't do world quests. I refuse to do them. I got freaking tired of them. So I only do main story nowadays. Is this implying that the heavenly principles split into shades, which would mean the heavenly principles is the primordial one? I thought that was not the case. Hello? Also, even though the heavenly principles, they're shades or shadows of the heavenly principles is also the shade of space? I guess because it would be the... Can we count it like the original? I'm reminded of, I'm going to use a comparison, Final Fantasy XIV, right? The original ancient world split into... Well, technically 14. 13 would be the reflections, and then there's the source. But I mean, even the source is incomplete, so... Are we kind of considering the shade of space as in like the quote-unquote source, and the others being reflections? So like they're all shades, but... The heavenly principles would be more or something? I don't know if my explanation makes any sense, but... Anyways, continuing.
It's unthinkable. Unless... she loves her new master more than her own self.
Wait, what is the master here? It's the second who came? So, are we implying that she is the primordial one?
Renova, do you know that you're being watched?
What?
By whom?
What?
Whose gaze could pierce this far?
Hello? Huh? What? Are we getting more lore? Another character? What? How are you watching this? Wait, what are your powers? Wait, can you watch what the shades are doing? Like, just part of his powers or something?
Remember those eyes.
Andrea.
It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
Oh, we gotta see Renova in Conria. Okay. That's the one who placed the curse, yeah. Well, so we're seeing her place the curse on okay. And he watched it right in front of him.
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance of mine.
Of course he is, Ryan.
I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsa has helped him let go of his past obsessions.
The Cryo Archon.
Imagine
With
if we
her
got like...
paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles.
Oh, they're aware. Except the heavenly principles themselves, it seems.
The heavenly principles have yet to
What if we
awaken.
see Tsaritsa model here?
If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either.
My dear Rhine-Daughter, you know I cannot allow you to think that way.
Shade of space. So yeah, Rhine-Daughter technically does attend meetings with the Shades. Okay, the Shade of Space technically is part of her mind or something, because after they merged. So that's interesting.
It was purely hypothetical, Nibirius.
For lack of a direct order, I say it's time we intervened.
Oh.
Of course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
Oh, they're intervening soon? Okay. But stuff's gonna get real. Oh, we're entering the end game, okay. What is this? Oh, Snezhnaya?
The gaze of the gods has always been considered a blessing.
What the heck is even that? Okay, this looks very technological, more than Frozen kind of situation, country, nation.
Hence the origin and meaning of visions.
Wait, are we getting
People
more on
have
that?
always yearned for the gaze of the gods. And yet, it is said that when mortals look directly upon the gods, they invite their wrath and retribution.
See, the shades weren't happy
And
about
what
it.
of it? Lives will be lost, a nation brought to ruins. So be it. It is nothing I have not endured
Okay.
before. I already know the price of gazing upon the gods.
You've looked at them directly,
so tell
huh?
me, what is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this. Behold,
Even the gods have their limits. Okay.
even the
Celestia.
gods have their limits.
Is that all? I know there's a bit more. Tsaritsa reveal. Tsaritsa reveal. We'd already got all the shades, so might as well
Inspection
reveal
over.
Tsaritsa,
Return
right?
to your posts.
Imagine that.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Who are the Frostmoon Scions?
Per the Pale Star Edict, we are
Wait, Columbina?
to retrieve the damselette from Nod Cry, whatever it takes.
Why is the Columbina glitching out? I guess we'll find out in Not Cry. They're gonna leave us on this cliffhanger. I mean, Not Cry is the next nation. I don't know if I can call it nation, but so makes sense. Columbina is also one of the strongest, right? Are those Intevats? No, doesn't look like it too much.
Moon Scions don't pose a threat.
Per the Pale Star Edict, we are to retrieve
How-
the damselette from Nod Cry, whatever it takes.
Interesting glitching there. I'm not sure if it's the entire screen or if it's related to her. Anyways, the biggest thing about this all is the fact that we got name drop and but also design drop for all the shades. Rhine Daughter on top of that. We learned that Rhine Daughter has merged with the Shade of Life. We got to see Renova literally place the curse on the Connuans. And more on Snezhnaya and Not Cry. Not to mention, we got to learn more about what the shades are doing. And, I mean, the designs are freaking sick. They actually look like gods, you know? I mean, look at this. It's like... This, I mean, I know it's more of an halo, but it looks like wings of sorts, and there's those eyes. I really like how there's the thing floating above Istoroth. It's more visible on their first appearance. Also, again, this in the back. So it seems when Rhine Daughter is golden, and when it's the Shade of Life, there's the blue kind of halo instead of a golden one. As we can see here. But also, yeah, there it is. I love the design of like the thing on top of her head, kind of floating around. I really like that. I don't know if they ever made them playable, if they would be able to implement that in the game as a playable model. But if they somehow do it well, which I honestly have my doubts, that would be sick. But yeah, this might honestly be the best trailer we've had in years for Genshin, that is. Because we got a lot of lore, we got design reveals, and that at the end as well, so that was cool. I'm not gonna play 3.8. I heard it's just Margivari, but it's tied to some sort of quest, like not a main quest or anything. I heard it's even a world quest. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm not interested in side stuff, so I'm not gonna play 3.8. But I'll be back on 4.0 for Not Cry, which I think we're gonna get started more. Besides the Moon Sisters, also maybe more on the Shades. It seems they are heading that way, so we might get to see more of the Shades. Finally play a part into the story after all these years. So yeah. See y'all in 4.0. In the meantime, I will be playing Honkai Impact, and on this main channel anyways. Secondary channel, I've also been playing F14, but that's something else in other games. But, trying I don't know if I want to return to Styral, so I'm not going to say anything about that yet, but I don't know, I'll see. I did get fine on though, so that was cool. I played for a few days, but I didn't do story. I'm not sure if I want to return. It's a very long one at the moment. I'll see later. But either way, 4.0 though will be sick, so yeah. Thank you all for watching though. I'll see you on the next one. Hope you all have a great day, and peace.